Javodicus here. Today I'm going to be doing Dragon Slayer class guide. Now I'm going to go over some enhancements, passives, the skill breakdown, and where to get it. So let's go ahead and get started. In order to get Dragon Slayer class, you're going to have to come here to Lair and talk to Galanoth. Now Galanoth has this Dragon Slayer rewards shop, but in order to unlock it, you're going to have to do the quests, all of the quests, and that will unlock the Dragon Slayer rewards shop, which contains the Dragon Blade for 2,500 ACs, non-member, and Dragon Slayer class, which is 10,000 gold non-member class. Now that's what we're coming here for, but I'm going to go ahead and go over what else is in the shop. The Dragon Slayer helm, member only. Dragon wings, member only. Baby dragon, member only. So you're coming here for Dragon Slayer class, it's non-member, 10,000 gold, and you're going to get it. Now we're going to go enhance it. Here we are in Battle on Town. Now Dragon Slayer has high strength, endurance, and dexterity because it's meant to fight dragons. It's meant to fight high damaging, monstrous beasts of dragons. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. What I'm going to be recommending is fighter on your weapon and class, and then luck on your helm and cape, because you're going to want a majority of fighter, but you're also going to want your critical strikes to do quite a bit of damage as well. Because it is fighter, it's going to have a nice critical strike chance of 22% with this enhance. In the guide, I am going to be using unarmed, so you guys can see exactly what damage it will do on average. So, to get lucky enhancements, you're going to come here to Cicero, and fighter, you're going to come here to Thok. Now, if you have access to the all enhancements, which I'm sure most of you do, I'm going to be recommending mostly Health Vampire, because Dragon Slayer does not have any kind of heal for itself, and it's going to be fighting dragons, so it'd be great to get some of your health back. And if not, All Blast is definitely my second choice, because it's going to increase your damage resistance, and Dragon Slayer has a couple things that enhance its damage resistance as well already. So All Blast would just kind of be icing on the cake there. So let's go ahead and move on to the breakdown. Well, now that I'm surrounded by dragons, you probably want to kill me. We can go ahead and look at the passives for Dragon Slayer. Your first is called Aggression. You deal 10% additional damage with all physical attacks. Now you're going to think that's really great because Dragon Slayer is strength based, but most of its skills are actually magical, which is a little bit of a letdown. So it's really going to be boosting your auto attacks. So yeah, but that's something. So your second passive with Dragon Slayer is called Resolute. Damage taken is reduced by 10%. Now you're actually going to get to add that to your first skill, which we're going to go over right now. Your first skill with Dragon Slayer is called Bane of Scales. It costs 10 mana, as a 16-second cooldown, as a magical skill. It taunts the dragon, forcing it to attack only you, which is like the Defender's Focus skill. It's only going to attack you, while reducing the dragon's damage dealt with all attacks by 30%. It lasts 10 seconds. So you're going to get to add that 30% to your rank 4 passive, and it's going to make it 40%. Now if you are using All Blast, you're going to make that 40% another 55%, which is going to be really cool. You're going to be reducing all damage by 55% with an All Blast if you use it. Now, if not, I lowered his damage to 20 from, let's see what they do normally, from 32 to 20. So it's a nice little reduction in damage. Now, your second skill... Oh, wait, hold on. Bane of Scales here is actually only useful against dragons in player versus environment, but in player versus player, all your skills are going to act as though you are attacking dragons. So that's really nice. Now we can do your second skill. Your second skill with Dragon Slayer is called Impale. It costs 30 mana as a 12-second cooldown, physical skill as well. Causes 200% of weapon damage over 12 seconds, so that's a damage over time. And it also has a chance to stun the target for 3 seconds. Now, it's not a very high chance to stun, but it does a 35 damage over time over 12 seconds. 35 damage every second. So it's just a little damage over time and a possibility to stun, but it's not a very nice stun, and it doesn't happen very often. But it's something you're going to use anyways. Now, that works on any monster, and so does this one. Scorched Steel. 20 mana, 6-second cooldown, magical skill. A fiery attack, dealing 150% weapons damage. So basically, it's just going to take your auto attack and boost it up a little bit. It's not going to be enhanced by your passive, which increases physical damage by 10%, because it's a magical skill. But it is going to do nice damage anyway. It's going to crit 770 in spite of your 722 auto attack crit. And that wasn't it. That was your auto attack. Sorry, it missed. So we'll try to show you again a non-crit with it. 332 non-crit with Scorched Steel. So it's just a damaging attack, and it's unfortunately not boosted by your rank 4 passive. Now, your final skill with Dragon Slayer class is also one that's only available to use on dragons in player versus environment, but it is available in player versus player. It's called Talon Twisting. It costs 15 mana, 12-second cooldown, magical skill as well. If used while in combat with a dragon, 50% of damage done to you will be added to your attacks. It lasts 8 seconds. So this is going to be a nice thing to use on something that's doing quite a bit of damage to you. Or you could use it right before you apply Bane of Scales. It's just going to boost your auto attack. So I'll go ahead and use it. It's not going to boost me very much because he's doing very low damage. But if he was doing higher damage, my auto attack would climb quite a bit. Alright, so now I'm going to try and show you guys the damage that Dragon Slayer can perform in player versus player combat with just Talon Twisting. Just auto attacks with Talon Twisting buffing them. Now I've got a friend Opium Slayer on. He's going to duel me, and he's just going to be auto attacking so I can show you guys the damage. And we are going to try and show you guys something pretty cool. Hopefully it works. Now I'm going to reduce my visual quality or else my countdown goes really slow for some reason. Okay. So there he is. So I'm going to come over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my normal auto attack. And I dodged it. Try again. Try again. 506 critical strike with normal auto attack. Now I'm going to apply Talon Twisting, and he's going to do a lot of damage to me. And we're going to see how much damage he can do. Or how much damage I will be boosted by. Now the plan is for him not to do anything that inhibits my damage, and we're just going to see how it goes. He'll use like Scorched Steel or something like that to boost damage done to me. And my damage just jumped up to 629, 300 non-crits. Talon Twisting faded, so I'm going to apply that again. Oop, lag. 463 non-crit. So as you can see, it boosts your auto attack up quite a bit. I did a 460 something non-crit, I just said it. But that's Talon Twisting. Now, what I would recommend Dragon Slayer for, definitely 1 versus 1 PvP because it's so much fun. If you can learn how to use it very well in 1 versus 1, you'll impress people, you'll have a lot of fun. Oh, there's Opium. What else? You'll have a lot of fun, you'll impress people because you don't see Dragon Slayers anymore, like, at all. So, if you can see them, that's awesome because it means people usually know what they're doing with them. I wouldn't recommend it for farming. It has no AoE, no heal, no nothing. Wouldn't recommend it for Blood Rat Brawl for the same reasons. I wouldn't really go through the storyline with it either because it can only really take down dragons efficiently. I'm gonna rest. You know, I mean, really 1 versus 1 is the best thing I can recommend for it. Bosses, if you are fighting a dragon and you have something to support your health really well, like a Paladin High Lord or a healer or a bard, something like that, I guess that would be okay. But really 1 versus 1 is the only place I can see it being effective in. It's not a good farming class, it's not good for Blood Rat Brawl, it's just a class. It's just a class you guys can play with and have fun with. So, if you don't have it, it's really cool. It has a bunch of different weird little features, and because it's older, it's not going to be as overpowered as some of the newer classes. So, I mean, have fun with it, because it is fun. Unless you're, of course, the people who won't take the time to learn a new class. In that case, well, I don't know what you're going to do. But this has been Dragon Slayer Class Guide. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My Twitter will be in the description. I'll always follow back if I see that you're an AE player. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I would like to help people. On the list, I have people asking me for Enforcer, Shaman. I guess because I'm doing Shaman, I'll be doing Evolved Shaman too after that. But the person asking for Protosartorium and Enforcer and Rust Bucket and stuff like that, I am hearing you. You are on the list. Don't worry, it will get done. Oh, I'm getting a text message. Okay, I guess I'm out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed the guide. Jevo is out.